Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video. Well, it's exciting for me anyway. I'm going to be reviewing the Morphe and James Charles palette. Woohoo! I missed out on the first launch of the palette because it was like the middle of the night here when it launched and it sold out super quickly. So on the first restock of the palette, I jumped online, set my alarm for like 3 o'clock in the morning and I got the palette finally. I ordered it today is Thursday and I ordered it I think last Wednesday and it came on Monday. So it only took like 4 business days to actually get here, which is really awesome. So I'll show you guys what the palette looks like. It's just a cardboard palette, which I think is pretty good because it's lightweight and economical really. You can travel with it quite easily, even though it is ginormous. So you open up the palette and you get a plastic sheet that has all the colors names in it, which I find annoying personally because it's just like a flimsy piece of plastic when they could print the names of the colors onto the palette itself. But you know, whatever, it's fine. And then you get this ginormous palette. It's so big, I can't even believe it. 39 or 40 colors, I think it is. I can't remember, but the tagline of the palette is release your inner artist. I'm not sure if you can see it there. And just for reference, I'll show you the size compared to one of my biggest palettes as well, which is also a Morphe palette, another collaboration palette with Jaclyn Hill. So this is the size of the Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the size of the James Charles palette. So it's the biggest palette I have personally ever seen that isn't like a make it yourself Z palette style. It also has quite a large color selection as well. Basically have every color you could ever need. Has a really super dark black, some neutral browns, some warm tones, and the full rainbow spectrum as well. So I'd say it's very much value for money. It's $60 Australian, by the way. So yeah, that's basically my first impression. I'm super excited to just dive straight in. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. I was going to do like a purple look, but I'm wearing blue, so I might do like a warm sunset type thing. I'm going to do my eyes first because I just don't want to have to worry about fallout and stuff on my foundation. So yeah, I'm going to start with a eyeshadow base, which I'm going to use everyone's favorite, the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. God, I've had mine for a while. Look how dried out it is. Just gonna grab some clips and clip my hair out of my face. So a bit of eye primer with a nice big brush to coat the whole lid. I like this eye base because it's really, really pigmented and I've got very veiny eyes and this covers the whole lid. Glamour, beauty. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is pretty neutral. I'll take that in the crease. The name of that is called Punch Me. Just dabbed in twice with that. Not much to report about that color. Pretty pigmented. Just a pretty good transition shade. Now I might just try and bring in some of those orangey yellow tones and use this like pale yellow color. It's like right in between yellow and orange. It is called, Jesus. It's called Tune, or Tune as the Americans would say. And I'm just going like on the top of that transition shade, like right in between my brow bone and crease color, just to help with the transition a little bit more. Now I'm just going to be using the color that's right next to that one called Code James. It's a very, very, very warm brown, just with the same big fluffy brush. And I'm just deepening the crease on the outer portion. I don't usually go for the warm brown tones. I do favor cool tones of my eyeshadow, but I think it's very nice and summery. It's the last day of summer while I'm filming this, so I am trying to take advantage of using the warm colors. Thinking I might use a little bit of a blue on my lower lash line to bring in the blue of my dress and stuff. We'll just see how we go. I'm just gonna keep going through those warm browns and keep on darkening up the crease. I think I'm gonna take a mixture of 10% off and rusted So that's this one here that's rusted, and this one is 10% off. I'm just gonna take a mixture of those two and really get that warm brown darkness in the crease. Oh, wow. Talk about pigment. Hello. I think I need to take a clean blending brush. Just very clean, smaller blending brush. Just to blend out this dark color that I accidentally went too much in with. They blend out so nicely. Wowee, love that. Just gonna clean off my bigger blending brush, just on a tissue, no cleaning product with it. And just gonna go back in with that yellowy, muted yellow shade called Tune, and just to help blend this out a bit more. I cleaned all my brushes yesterday and oh my God, it's a good feeling to do that. Just love seeing all the product come out. As sick as that is, it's a great feeling. And then using clean brushes is even better. Now, on my lid, I think I'm gonna bring some of that rusty color down, just with like a dense little tapered brush. Just that combination of rust and 10% off. Just bringing that onto the lid. And then I will eventually go a little bit darker in the outer corner. These colors are so beautiful to work with. And they have barely any fallout, like none, they have no fallout. Just taking that dense tapered brush again with a even darker brown. It is still a warm brown and the color is No Beans. That's this one right here. There's a little bit of shadow kick up in the pan there, but that's all right. It seems like it's gonna be a very pigmented color. I might just blow some off. And I'm just gonna dab that in the outer portion right there. And just taking the clean blending brush again. Find that having a clean blending brush just on standby helps when you're using these extraordinarily pigmented colors. Just gonna pick up a bit more of that rust combination we used before and just put that on the very border of where that dark color is, just to help the blend a little bit more. Finding this color so far, this darkest color, to be the most difficult color to blend. Probably because it is so dark and so pigmented, but that's okay. I can make it work. Now to match the other eye. Cool, I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of the muted yellow and just go over the top of all of it. Great, loving this so far, to be honest. I think that's as deep as I'll go with the outer corners. Now on the lid, there's this very beautiful peachy orangey color called Literally, which is this one right here. And I think I might press that all over the lid. I'm just gonna use my finger. Oh wow, that's pretty. Very pretty. It's literally stunning. Just taking my clean blending brush just to blend that in the middle there. Thinking I might even take one of the darker shimmery colors, this one here, which is called Halloween. It's like a dark, shimmery, dark orange. And just pop that in between the mattes and that shimmer. I'm just wanting to use as many colors as possible, to be honest. Oh, that's really nice. This is kind of going like right in the middle of my lid. And right on that very inner corner, I'm just gonna take a small brush and I'm going to use the color Sister, shimmery skin tone color, and just pop that very lightly right there. That's so pretty. That'll be a really nice highlight on the cheeks. All right, now I'm gonna do my base and then we'll go back to the eyes and I'll finish off the lower lash line and all that afterwards. Can I just say, I'm quite creative. I just used some sticky tape to stick the plastic film of all the names onto the palette. I'm done. I'll wipe and do a bit of a fallout test on my under eye because I can't see any fallout, but there might be some there, we don't know. Oh, there's a little bit. Not a lot though. So far, this palette has lived up to the hype. Now I'm just going to be doing my normal base routine that I normally do with my primer, foundation and concealer and powder, and then I'll come back. Alright, now my base is done. Things are looking a little bit more normal. I'm going to be bronzing with, I might use this one today, the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, using the Sculpt shade, the only real bronzing colour I would use. I like to do a little bit of bronzer on my nose during the summer months. Makes me feel like I've actually been in the sun. For blush, I'm taking my Tarte Make Every Moment Count blush little kit, and I think I will use this one called Love. And for my highlighter, maybe I'll use one out of the eyeshadow palette. I might take that colour that I used just on the very inner portion, which was called Sister. Maybe I'll put a bit of the colour Ring Light on top, which is a bit more of like a pearl white shimmer. Now that I'm beaming, I'm just going to go back to my eyes a little bit. Now when I did my concealing under my eyes, I made this a little bit too sharp, I think. So I'm just going to go back through with nothing on the brush, but still using the same brush that I used earlier, and just blending out this outer corner a tiny bit. All right, now let's move on to the lower lash line. I'll do the same order as I did at the start. So I'll take our transition shade Punch Me. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the shade 10% Off again, just a tiny bit, just on the outer portion, just to link the outer portion of the lid up with the lower lash line. Just wiping off that brush a little bit and picking up this stunning color called Hello. Now this is a shimmer, so I'm not sure how this is going to look. Cool, that looks nice. Bit of just a hint of blue. Alrighty, now for my inner corner, I'm going to go in with the color Ring Light that I used a little bit on my highlight. I definitely haven't shown those colors, my bad. So this one was Sister, I think I showed that before. The one directly above, that's Ring Light. And this one down here is Hello. So they're the colors that I just used, my bad. Now I'm going with Ring Light, which is that light highlight color in the inner corner. Now I'm thinking, do I want to do a wing? But I don't think I want to do a wing. I think I might just take another shadow and do like a really thin line of shadow on my lash line, and that will help with, you know, opening my eyes up a little bit. I'm going to use the shade Benny, which is this one right here, this really dark brown. I'll use that on a like thin, just a liner brush, and just running it along the lash line. Going into a bit of a wing shape as well. A little bit of fallout on that color. I'm just going to take a clean fan brush and very, very lightly flick that off. I don't think I'm going to wear any lashes today, which is probably a bit of a shock because I love lashes. I'm just going to do mascara because I want to show off my gorgeous eyeshadow. Just going in with my brand new, first time use Sephora eyelash curler. And then I've got a little sample of this, the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. For my brows today, I'm going to be doing my usual routine with the Benefit Precisely My Brow, followed along by the Benefit Gimme Brow. I use the shades 4 and 3. All right, for my lips today, I might just go with a nude. I'm gonna line my lips with the Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil. And the color is 040 Natural. And for my liquid lip, I'm gonna be using the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Caramello. Just while my lips are drying, it's a weird thing to say, just gonna go in with a cotton tip and flick off any mistakes I made with my mascara. This is a daily occurrence. Happens every day. Just gonna add a little bit of a Nars gloss. It's the Velvet Lip Glide in Unlaced. Just wanting a bit more peachiness to the lips. Cool, I like that. Pretty. Alrighty, just giving my face a bit of a spritz with the Glam Glow Setter Makeup Fixing Spray. Alrighty, that is the finished makeup look. So, first impression on the palette. It is extraordinarily pigmented. On the most part, it's very easy to blend out. And I love the selection of colors. You will never, ever, ever, ever be lost for what to do in terms of look style with that palette. And the price is amazing for the quality that you're getting. I know that everyone says that about this palette, but it really, really does live up to the hype. So if you guys out there in the makeup YouTube world are thinking about getting this palette, I 110% recommend that you get it. I think it's sold out now, but I'm sure they'll be doing a restock of it very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really enjoyed it. Don't normally do these like, you know, burnt orange tones and stuff like that, but it definitely got my creative juices flowing and I really loved it. If you liked watching me try out this palette and you have any other makeup items you'd like me to try, leave a comment down below. I love taking on suggestions and giving them a crack, so let me know if you have anything you'd like to see. Give this video a big thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well, of course. That's a major part of me knowing you guys are enjoying my videos, is seeing my subscription numbers go up. I have now surpassed the 100 subscriber mark and I'm so stoked about that. So thank you. So again, thanks so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.